The walls to lock you in or to keep others away. And if the doors are to be opened, would you leave or would you stay? The comfort of your misery, you cherish dearly. You cherish dearly.
We interrupt this broadcast and bring you this important bulletin from the United Press. Flash, Washington. The White House announces Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor.
Several squadrons of Japanese planes came in from the south, dropping bombs and incendiary bombs over the city.
Citizen volunteers are asked to go quietly to their nearest police or fire stations and offer their services if they wish to help.
President Roosevelt said in a statement today that the Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, from the air.
Some people do believe that our air raid on these beautiful islands has actually happened and that lives have been lost.
The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost.
Memories alone in your head, searching for something that never may be known. Fits of despair have blinded your sight. Awaken to find.
At 11 o'clock in the morning, I was going home for lunch when Roosevelt came on and made that speech. It's indelible in my mind because I knew that it was the end of the life that I was living at that time. But I did get to enjoy it until they drafted me.
I enlisted in October of 1942. I joined the Navy. My dad signed the papers for me when I was 15 years old.
I worked for the L.E. Myers Company, one of the finest companies that there ever been for me, because it gave me a chance to show what I could do. Without the education and all the paper and the stuff that you have to have today.
I was the last platoon that was trained in Norfolk, Virginia in 42.
In your head.
When the Normandy invasion was over, my boat crew was all agreed to go with the commanding officer, and they went to the Rhine River after the invasion. This was later on in August or September or somewhere like that. And they went to cross the Rhine River, and all of them were killed.
Awaken to find.
What? Oh, my daughter. Standing in that doorway. Talk about indelible. It'll be there till the day I die.
It was a day that would live in infamy, as President Franklin Delano Roosevelt told an anxious nation of the attack. The date of infamy that launched an epic conflict with Japan took place in the early morning hours of December 7th, 1941. It's important for America to remember our history, the high and the low points. Pearl Harbor was certainly a low point. Amid all the changes since the 1940s, it is those of us gathered here to keep alive the tragic lesson of Pearl Harbor. America survived that day of infamy, but the memory of December 7th must remain engraved for perpetuity in the mind of succeeding generations. You and I pay no finer tribute to those whom we remember on this day than to ensure that the nation for which they sacrificed remains free and strong enough to preserve its freedoms, no matter what the future holds. That is the challenge. The attack on Pearl Harbor serves as a reminder that as citizens of this great land of freedom, we all too often forget the lessons from history. That is why we gather to remember. We remember those who made the supreme sacrifice on December 7th.
I said, you're born with the burden. Whenever you're born in America, you are born with a load on your shoulders that you were willing to live and die to preserve this nation.
You are my hope unspoken. Bruised and broken, you now can see.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous night. For the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, St. John's, the star-spangled banner yet waved, for the land of the free and the home of the
Hope sleeps without me. Her sweet dreams surround me, but I'm left out. I need a fix now to believe, to feel. These rooms are dark now. These halls are hollow, and so am I. She's hard to find now, to believe, to see. Hope is what we crave, and that will never change. So it stands in flame. I need a drop of grace to carry me today. A simple song to say. It's written on my soul. Hope's what we crave.